Hello kids, I'm Priyanka and I'm back again with my new chapter, Odd One In. How was the first day of the school? Asked mother as Reena sat down for dinner. Okay, Reema shrugged. No lesson, just settling in. Any new girl in your class? Inquired her father, Mr. Sain. Only one, Malti, and she is funny, grimaced Reema, and she helped herself to be to the salad. Why do you say that? Asked Mr. Sain. She can't speak much English. She has come from another state, sniffed Rima, naming one of the another end of country. Oh, children from that states are supposed to be very clever. They are especially good at maths, said Mr. Sain quietly. Well, this one does not seem smart at all. Oily hair, bindi, and all. Like, good morning, teacher, mimicked Rima. Her parents exchanged glances. Rima was their only child. They doted on her, but she could be insufferable at times. I do hope you and your best friend will make things too different for Maldi, sighed Mr. Sain as he rose from the table. Rima and her gang had decided to go to do just that. Next morning, the minute Malti entered the class, they all chorused, "Good morning!" Poor Malti, she did not realize that they were making fun of her. She beamed back to them and replied, "Good morning!" Shahnaz giggled. "Why do you put up so much oil in your hair?" she asked rudely. Malti looked offended but did not reply. "And the skirt too so long," said the Claire catly. Malti flushed. She was about to say something when the teacher entered. As the class progressed, everyone was surprised to see Malti raise her hand whenever the teacher asked her questions. "Yes, Malti, you answer," said the teacher. Malti answered correctly and the teacher nodded in appreciation. When Rima recounted this at home, her mother said, "Sounds like a clever girl." "What is the use?" said Rima uncharitably. "Her English is so atrocious." The same may be said of your Hindi, countered Mr. Sain sharply. She was getting quite sick of Rima's attitude. Even Mrs. Sain did not like it. That night, Rima parents discussed the matter. "We put Rima into a good school to make her smart and confident. I'm afraid she is turning into quite a little snob," said Mr. Sain sadly. The following Saturday was the inter-house singing competition. Rima, who was participating in English song category, was surprised to see Malti name in the list of participation for Hindi song category. "Oily plates sings also," she said snidely to Claire. "Croaks, you mean," giggled Claire. They were to be proved wrong. Malti sang beautifully. She had a melodious and a well-trained voice. Rima and her gang had decided to jeer when Malti sang, but they were such an absolute silence when they did not dare to. They were sure to get caught. When Malti finished, the principal was the first one to start clapping, followed by the teacher and the student. No one was surprised when Malti won first prize. Rima did come first in her category. Somehow she felt joy. At the term progress, it was evidently clear at all that Malti was a bright child. She was quite studious and intelligent. She fared well in sports and well in her studies. She wrote and was mathematics. Her simple appearance, blind, sharp, and nimble brain. Slowly, many of the girls began seeking help in mathematics, help which she readily and cheerfully gave. The teacher had liked the respect and intelligent girl from beginning. Now the girls from the class also befriended her. Not Rima and her colleague clicked through. They stubbornly disliked Malti. They are a stylish lot and nothing that Malti did, could alter the fact that she was not the type. They never lost a chance to poke fun at her, particularly her English. Malti felt bad about their behavior. One day she was on the verge of tears when Rima mocked her at them mercilessly because she said ask instead of ask. Ux instead of us. Her voice trembling, Malti said, "I know my English is weak. Yours is good. Please Will you help me to improve it? I won't be able to help you, my dear, Rima replied Rima with an exaggerated accent. Speaking proper English isn't easy to be a countrified type. Maldi's face turned red. She wanted to restore but could not find the right word. She burst into tears and ran off. That was horrid, Rima, said Shahnaz. Yes, agreed Neha and Claire roundly. Rima was shocked. Her own friends were turned against her. She walked off in the huff. Mrs. Sain found her subdued over the lunch but decided not to ask anything. Rima knew that she had behaved very badly. She was too proud to admit it even to herself. From Odd One in by Tithya Tavora. Thank you.